Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oyin and this is Oyin's Corner. If you've been keeping up with me from day 1 of the Bbnaija level up reunion, today is day 4, and as usual I'll be giving my 2 cents about what happened. So this particular episode centered on so many persons, the rivalry between Adekunle and Big Shegz. And you know, whenever I talk about Big Shegz, Bella is sort of involved, right? So Bella by extension as well. And then there was a triad, or what do I call them? Let's just say, let's set it for triplets. There was Chichi, the triplets, that's Chichi, Chomzy and Racheal Wahala. And then there was also Phyna involved. Okay, I'm sure somebody's also laughing as well, because whenever Phyna is involved in something, you know how explosive it will be at the end of it. So let's start with Adekunle and Big Shegz rivalry. So obviously the two had a fight over only God knows what in the house, and Ebuka was trying to address the situation. And I remember when Adekunle was speaking, I remember him saying that or he insinuated that Big Shegz thinks their rivalry is centered on Bella, because Big Shegz thinks that Adekunle likes Bella, which is why he always has issues with him and finds fault in whatever he does. And I also heard Big Shegz say that Adekunle feels because he has a more comfortable life, that is, Big Shegz has a more comfortable, you know, this thing where poor people hate on rich kids. And Adekunle claims that Bella said it was a strategy and she did not believe anyways, that he was thrown out of a house. He was homeless. He was thrown out of the house where he was living with his childhood, let me call it childhood best friend, that he just came one day and the person had kept his bag outside and threw him away, so he was homeless. Whereas Big Shegz stays in a mansion where they have so many cars. Of course, he was comfortable and lived in luxury. So he was trying to, you know, address so many other issues. And, you know, whatever happened at the end of the day, Big Shegz was able to, you know, set a whole lot of things straight. And the Adekunle at the end of the day apologized for whatever he felt, for all he felt he had done, and for all his actions that he felt were misinterpreted. He apologized to everybody. Then he went on to Chichi, Chomzy and Racheal. As I said before, the triplets, Chichi, Chomzy and Racheal. Now this is where things are getting really hot. You know, anything that involves Chichi is fire, because the girl has natural fire in her body. So Ebuka was asking what brought the three of them together. According to Ebuka, they were really close in the house. That is Chichi, Chomzy and Racheal. But as it is presently, they are not close anymore. Maybe Chomzy is different with Racheal, but Chichi is out of that, whatever it was, that triangle. She's out of it. And according to Racheal, what brought them together was a common enemy. It was a common enemy, which was Bella and Shegz. Yes. So Bella and Shegz had done something in the house that really upset everybody. So in airing out their displeasure, Chomzy, Racheal and Chichi got very close as friends. And the rest, they say, is history. But the friendship didn't last anyways. It didn't last. And after the house, Chichi blocked Chomzy. She wasn't really communicating with Racheal. She does not return her calls. She doesn't even her text or anything. She literally just cut off from the girls. And Ebuka asked if there was any issue between the three of them, even though they were not friends from the onset, but they got really close in the house. He asked if there was any issue. Chichi said there was no issue. And then they started talking about body shaming and all, and shouting. And then this Chichi hammered. Chichi accused Chomzy of sleeping around with all the comedians in the entertainment industry in Nigeria, but she was unable to call one name. And Chomzy was like, I say things with receipts. How about you go ahead and call the names of these comedians for everybody to hear? Like, that's not all. She accused Racheal of having anal activities by saying, I don't have tissue to clean your ass. Like, girl, let's just hope it was just how she said it, that like there was nothing extra to it, but how she said it, Racheal just kept quiet and didn't say anything further. You're going to watch a clip of it, so maybe you get better understanding of what I'm trying to say.
About this conversation talking about my late parents.
You said
so many names.
Yes, because you are using them as a strategy.
Really?
Bella just say something, and then all of a sudden you're saying because your parents are dead.
Yeah,
How
I've
do you
never
put
said
fight
that. My late
involved?
parents
You are trying to, you are always trying to
Excuse me, calm your nerves.
You are an orphan.
Excuse me, calm your nerves.
That's
I have never really wanted to say anything about my late parents. If not that you were very close to me and something happened, I was vulnerable and I told you about it. I won't told you something I have never really told someone.
Okay, sorry,
What are you talking
Chichi,
about?
Chichi.
So if you're telling me something
Excuse
is not
me.
told somebody,
Wait.
just in a reality TV show, are you telling me just me or you are talking
You
to the world?
think of it as a reality TV show. So because it's a
So in a
reality
TV show,
show,
like
I
you're
don't have
telling me a secret
emotions.
on a live show.
Okay, so you went to the reality TV show to be fake and not you dropped your feelings at home. Yeah, come on, please.
Are you that had feelings? I see where you got it from. How is Deji?
Yeah, at least I'm not going around all the comedians. Please, calm your nerves. This mess you're about to say, if I say it up, it will choke you.
Have you
I was
admitted
trying so
cheating?
hard. Trying so hard. I'm not talking to you.
No, we are all in this conversation. I'm so sorry.
Relax.
I am sorry. How many things you are telling somebody to admit something? How many things have you particularly admitted?
Angry auntie, shut the fuck and calm down. You have angry auntie, calm down. Angry auntie, shut up. I don't have tissues to wipe your nonsense.
But as it is right now, they are not friends, and the hope of any friendship ever working out is 0 to 100. There is no possibility of a friendship working out. And then there was Phyna. Phyna came into the equation much later on. According to Phyna, Chichi really hurt her, and here is how Chichi hurt her. She said she found out that Chichi had been putting her up for eviction. This eviction wahala again. I know that when you make friends in the house, you would want to push them to top 5. But it's a game. At the end of it, the only one person is going to win. Abi, by the time it is only yourself and that person, fans are going to have to vote for only one person to win. So she was angry that Chichi had been putting her up for eviction and also gingering other persons to put her up for eviction. But she held Chichi really close to her heart as her Edo sister. So Chichi had really disappointed her by doing that. So she said a lot of persons told her, but she didn't want to believe until when she saw the clips. She was really heartbroken. She said at some point, like, she was very cool with Chichi, but at some point she noticed that Chichi stopped talking to her. She didn't bother asking Chichi what the issue was. Because according to her, everybody thinks she's bad energy, she's toxic and a whole lot of bad news. So she has decided to accept and wear that cloak very proudly. So she likes to stay in her space. She really doesn't care what people think about her, because she's not going to let anybody dictate to her how to live her life or do her things. So she didn't bother asking Chichi anything. In her mind, she was like, to your tent, O Israel, like, to hell with you. Whatever it is you want to do with yourself, I'm fine. So when Ebuka asked Chichi what the issue was, Chichi was angry that Phyna was telling everybody in the house that Chichi is a loose person. She's a stripper and will do anything for money. And she was annoyed because she would have preferred that the housemates got to know her. Yes, got to know her for themselves, and then, you know, make their whatever, just have opinions about her based on getting to know her personally, and not Phyna influencing their decisions or influencing their thoughts or anything concerning her. So she was just very angry about it, because according to her, she felt that Phyna was her sister. So Phyna shouldn't be going about telling people you are a stripper. I mean, the whole world knows that she's a stripper because she told everybody that she is a stripper. And the same reason she was very angry at Racheal, that Racheal said she's using the fact that she is an orphan as a strategy, and a whole lot of persons kept saying it, that she kept using the fact that she is an orphan as a strategy. I mean, everybody came into the house with a strategy, right? The other one said they threw him out of the house and he was homeless. Bella said that was a strategy because she did not believe that the story ever happened. Chichi, everybody knows that she's an orphan, but Chomzy said that every tiny opportunity we will be hearing that she's an orphan. I mean, you're not the only orphan, not to be insensitive, like that is Chomzy. You're not the only orphan, but then you're always putting it out there that you're an orphan. People feel sorry for you, but then when you are overflogging something that is very obvious, it starts looking, you know, a certain way, something like that. So that was what made her stop talking to Phyna, because she was going about telling people that Chichi is a certain way, she would do anything for money. So she didn't like that, without giving the housemates a chance to get to know her personally. So she said she wasn't comfortable with that. She didn't like it. This is why she kept her distance. And then the war of words started.
She was drunk on the lockdown. Like, there are many things that actually happened because she bought a
Well, you didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Oh no, you didn't lie.
Didn't you buy drink?
No.
Oh no, no.
Guinness,
I was
my
talking about
favorite.
Guinness today.
I brought you a bottle of Guinness.
I told her for your.
I'm not Mexican woman.
I don't have anything to say.
Shut up, please.
I'm a liar. Fine.
Everyone was desire. Make sure you will be cabbage because you have put 2,000 naira silicone in your brain. You will not allow human beings to stop it.
The same one you were.
I know. I think so. I
asking
asked this for everybody already know Phyna is loud, Phyna is brass, and I don't give a damn. On the show, even with your all package of about die, I don't give a damn. I say look woman, and now because of privilege, people can reach fine, and if not, to say that by mistake, wait. How many of your fans there? 2% now pour out this girl just make sure you can.
I'm still a finalist, because
yeah, you're a finalist by what? And as a
I was meant to be a finalist.
Really, I don't have a beef with you.
You do.
And every other person I'm personally having beef with, because I've started to talk about everything and I know where I am wrong and where I am not wrong. My only problem with you right now, honestly, and in fact, I am not really happy sounding to you this way because I'm very big on tribe. And I can't believe I'm actually saying this to you, but you're pushing me. I am really big on tribe, and it's like you're more like a sister to me.
Really?
And I feel honest. And I feel I'm talking to you. And I feel I'm talking to you this way. So just stop, shut up, and admit you are wrong and apologize to those who wrong and stop claiming right because you're too.
You don't even know what triggered it, but trust Phyna. And then there was this back and forth between the two of them. This endless, I forgot to add, endless back and forth between the two of them till the end of the episode. We'd want to watch it.